Hello, in this video we will discuss about the feedback mechanism. Basically, we will discuss also the positive and negative feedback mechanism with I am labeling the two example for feedback mechanism. So in this way, the first of all we will understand about the positive feedback mechanism for the lactation of milk. It means the production of the milk in the female body. So the mammary gland is very important. So in this way, here is the person which that is contain a higher brain cortex. This higher brain cortex is very important for uh, uh, when the sensation of the crying of the baby, which that is stimulate the production of hypothalamus to neurosecretory cell, will stimulate the PIS cell, which that is PIH cell mean the prolactin inhibiting hormone. So in this way, the prolactin inhibiting hormone will be removed by the neurosecretory cell. After the removing of the neurosecretory cell, it means the prolactin inhibiting hormones removed and the prolactin formation will be occur. It means the prolactin will be produced from the adenohypophysis. It means the anterior pituitary gland, while the upper part is the hypothalamus, and is the side is the neurohypophysis, which that is the posterior lobe of the pituitary. Anyhow, in this way, the adenohypophysis will release the prolactin, while the oxytocin is due to the neurosecretory cell will stimulate to the neurosecretory cell of the posterior pituitary to stimulate the oxytocin production. So the cells of the posterior pituitary will release the oxytocin. After the releasing of the oxytocin and prolactin, which that is collectively work, and in this way the lactation of milk. In this way, the oxytocin is used for the contraction of the smooth muscle for ejection of the milk, while the prolactin is used for the formation of the milk, production of the milk from the lobule, from the basically is the mammary gland. So in this way, this is the positive feedback mechanism. And while if we will discuss about the negative feedback mechanism, so first of all we will understand the positive. So the crying of the baby will lead to positive feedback mechanism, because the higher brain cortex will stimulate the oxytocin and prolactin. Basically, overview we can say that. And on this other hand, basically is the prolactin and oxytocin, which that is collectively stimulated and to produce the prolactin, while the inhibiting due to the after the complete ejaculation of the milk will be inhibit the negative feedback mechanism for inhibition. So the PIS cell prolactin inhibiting hormone will be inhibited, will be produced. So in this way, they basically will produce to inhibit the prolactin production. So this is the negative feedback mechanism after the unwanted time. So on this other hand, we will discuss if the cold and warm temperature in the environment, that is the positive and negative feedback mechanism also include for the feedback mechanism. So here is the cold weather. For example, the 20 degrees Celsius temperature, it means the body will continuously resist the 20 degrees Celsius temperature to maintain 36 to 38 degrees Celsius temperature internal body. So how it's possible? Let's begin to understand that is the positive feedback mechanism first. Here is the pituitary gland, which that hypothalamus will stimulate the thyroid stimulating hormone. So after the thyroid stimulating hormone, the pituitary gland will produce the thyroid stimulating hormone. In this way, the sympathetic nervous system will be stimulated. And in this way, the positive feedback. In this way, the thyroid gland will be stimulated to produce the thyroxine and triiodothyronine. Thyroxine and triiodothyronine is very important for the increased efficiency of the metabolic activity, while on the other hand the ATP production and heat production. And in this way the 37 to 38 degrees Celsius temperature into the body as compared to the external temperature, while the fluctuation of external temperature will not affect the internal body due to the increasing of the metabolic activity. So this is the positive feedback mechanism. In this way, the body will temperature will increase. So increasing means the positive feedback mechanism. On the other hand, the vasoconstriction in the peripheral part of the vascular body circulatory system will be constrict to reserve the vital organ for heat conservation into the vital organ. So in this way, the vasoconstriction will be occur. How it's possible? It is basically related to the sympathetic nervous system fight and flight response. Why? Because it is also the vasoconstriction and shivering mechanism and thermogenesis. It is known as the thermogenesis, and it is the non-shivering if the hormone will produce. If hormone will not produce, if so the constriction of the muscle is known as the shivering thermogenesis. So in this way, here is the light. If we are front of the light, so the light will be absorbed. But on the case of negative feedback mechanism, in this way the body temperature will be cool down. Why? Because the external temperature will be high. In this way, the hot weather, which that means the basically 40 degrees Celsius temperature, will lead to decrease the body temperature as a 36 to 37 degrees Celsius. So here is the pituitary gland will produce the thyroid stimulating hormone will not produce, and thyroid stimulating hormone inhibition to signal. So in this way, the negative feedback mechanism, in this way the sympathetic nervous system also stimulate in this way, but on the other hand, the vasodilation will be occur. In this way, the 38 degrees Celsius temperature will be continuously maintained throughout the evaporation, radiation, and convection and conduction. So in this way, the hot weather, so the sweating will be occur, and the cold temperature inside the body as compared to the external environment, and the cool down of the body temperature. So this was the feedback mechanism, positive and negative feedback mechanism. I hope you understood about all these things. So negative feedback loop is here. You can understand as well. So that was the overview of the feedback mechanism. That is, I hope you make sense. And this is the little bit more detailed video, so you can understand as well. But the next video we will also understand the enzymatically activity as well as other things. So the sympathetic nervous system is stimulate is here, and that means that basically the cool down the temperature internally by evaporation, conduction, radiation, as well as other things. So you can imagine that. So thanks for watching. Please make sure to subscribe this channel and watch my another video and give the positive feedback mechanism.